Zeraora is now the strongest electric type Pokemon in Pokemon history. Stat-wise. For those that are unaware, Mega Zeraora got revealed today and Pokemon has showcased the design. By the way, can we mention why the heck does it look like a Luxray standing on its own two legs? Can we please get a Luxray Mega Evolution Pokemon? Please and thank you. But Zeraora is very interesting. So first we have right here, there is no more limits with Zeraora. So when Zeraora was introduced in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, was a pretty solid electric type Pokemon, but was a little frail. One Earthquake and this kitty cat is destroyed, but it had really good speed and solid attack and solid special attack, so you can run a mixed attacker or you can run a powerful adamant attacker to deal some super powerful electric type attacks. Now the issue with the kitty cat here is that at the time it was not the strongest electric type Pokemon. Regular Pokemon like Electivire, Thundurus, and Zekrom were defeating this poor little kitty cat with their raw strength. But with Zeraora getting revealed for Pokemon Legends EA, we actually got some more lore when it came to the Pokedex entry of this Pokemon. Now in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and in Sword and Shield, it never really described the fact that Zeraora was limiting its power, but as you can see right here, no more limits. Zeraora has incredibly high altitude to begin with, but typically was an internal limiter that works to contain the electric energy stored within the body, but when it mega evolves, it removes the limiter. And thanks to that limiter getting removed, Zeraora has some pretty solid stats. Unfortunately, it is still really frail, so one Earthquake is gonna body Zeraora, but it now has 157 attack, 147 special attack, and 153 speed. So now Zeraora is stronger than Zekrom in speed, attack, and special attack. It's a hair stronger than Thundurus in both its incarnate form and Terrian form in both attack, special attack, and speed. Regieleki has Zeraora beat by speed because this thing is pure lightning, but hey, for a kitty cat that still has a physical form, it is pretty quick. So we gotta give credit where credit's due. But yeah, there's no matching the fact that Regieleki is literally lightning itself. But it is way stronger than it and has better bulk for the fact that it doesn't have such weak defense and special defense and has better attack. And obviously, Xurkitree is gonna clear any electric type Pokemon from its pure special attack power. But again, Xurkitree is technically not a Pokemon. In the lore from Sun and Moon, every single Ultra Beast is technically not a Pokemon. They came from dimensions where Pokemon did not exist whatsoever. It just so happens that we were able to build technology to capture them with Beast Balls. So yes, Xurkitree is stronger, but it's technically not a Pokemon. So Zeraora, homegrown Pokemon in our world of Pokemon. No artificial BS from these Ultra Beasts are gonna stop my kitty cat winning every single fight. The only Pokemon that does beat it would be Miraidon because of the Hatteran engine ability, because Mega Zeraora, yes, is gonna have better special attack, speed, and attack than Miraidon. And when Hatteran engine does pop, both Miraidon and Zeraora are gonna have that electric terrain boost. But what's interesting about Miraidon is that it also gets a 30% boost on its special attack when electric terrain is up. So even though Mega Zeraora and Miraidon gets the boost from the electric terrain that it spawns, it doesn't get the extra boost of special attack with the ability itself that Miraidon has. But in a situation to where neutralizing gas is in play, Zeraora is gonna beat Miraidon by pure raw strength. And I'm not gonna lie, the only way that Zeraora is gonna have any chance on defeating a Miraidon is using some of the TR moves, Play Rough and Outrage. In a hypothetical to where we can transfer our Zeraora into Pokemon Champions, in the hypothetical where Miraidon and Zeraora are gonna have to fight with Mega Evolution and just Miraidon being the GOAT, you're definitely gonna want to have some Outrage or Play Rough to even have a chance on trying to defeat Miraidon right here. On the bright side though, Miraidon doesn't have any ground type attacks, so Zeraora maybe can live a hit by a Stab Dragon type move that's physical or special will probably body Zeraora. As for the fact that it's not getting that much of an increase in HP, defense, and special defense when it does Mega Evolve into a Mega Pokemon. So to be honest with how bulky Miraidon is, I think Miraidon is winning a fight against Mega Zeraora, but at least it has a fighting chance for the fact that Zeraora gets that boost of attack where it increases to 157 attack. So in the case where you transfer a Zeraora from Sword and Shield, give it Play Rough, give it Outrage, you're gonna be able to deal some good damage against Miraidon. So I can honestly see Mega Aura being a pretty solid Mega Pokemon though, all things considered, because what is nice about a pure electric type Pokemon is the fact that it is only weak to ground type attacks, and for the fact that Zeraora is gonna outspeed everything, have really good damage no matter what version of it that you use. Give it adamant nature, its physical attacks are going to go dummy crazy. Or if you still want to use its special attack with both Volt Switch, Hyper Beam, and Focus Blast, you can do so. So at least it got a decent move pool to honestly do some decent damage. Plus, it can learn some new moves too when it does get introduced into Legend ZA. And when it comes to Pokemon Legend ZA specifically, Zeraora is also going to be the most powerful electric type within the game itself. Look at the fact that that kitty cat just 1v4'd an entire group of Pokemon right here. So what's really cool about Zeraora is that the community is theorizing that this Pokemon is going to have a different way of playing within Pokemon Legends ZA itself. Zeraora decides on its own when it's going to release energy and unleash its full power, and trainers wanting to partner up with Mega Zeraora is going to need to trust this decision or be in sync with it so it can match its timing. And it talks about right here that when it stores a lot of energy and unleash attacks, those attacks will pack enough power to take down multiple nearby opponents at once. And its signature move, Plasma Fist, is most likely going to get brought back into Pokemon Legends ZA. As you can see in the cutscene right here, you can see it using Plasma Fist, turning around and knocking out every single Pokemon right here, which is just awesome to see. There's a pretty good chance that we're going to be able to combo its signature move and charge it up to deal massive damage. Or it could just be showcasing its plus move. As you know, in Pokemon Legends ZA, when it turns into a Mega Pokemon, or if you hit the pause icon, you can turn your moves to plus moves, and it does increased attack. Maybe all that they're doing is that they're just showcasing the increased attack with the plus move, to where it's going to give you a better chance to knock out multiple Pokemon at once. If you don't use its move as a plus move, it's just only going to do just individual damage to an individual Pokemon and not a whole AoE attack. And obviously, Zeraora is going to be able to defeat that fraud Electros. Electros was the big kahuna in Legends ZA. Shout out to Canary, but let me tell you what, Canary, you're getting destroyed with Mega Zeraora. Canary, you need to lock in and get this Pokemon on your team because Electros is a little outdated. Another interesting thing about Mega Zeraora is the way that we're going to be able to attain it. Board Leaks thinks that this is going to be the first roaming mythical Pokemon in Legends ZA. And the details from the Pokemon website talking about it, they mentioned the fact that getting the mythical Pokemon Mega Zeraora is going to be a little difficult. Keep your eyes peeled for a way to encounter it as you play through the DLC. But then Central Leaks claims, with no source, talking about that it will be the final rogue Mega Pokemon boss battle in Mega Dimension after Heatran and Darkrai that are also confirmed from the leaks. Now, I think the roaming aspect for Zeraora kind of makes sense, as it's one of the fastest electric type Pokemon, and it will be the fastest electric Pokemon in Legends ZA. And roaming Pokemon is a concept that is old as time. It's been introduced since Generation 2. So incorporating it in Legends ZA, whether you have to get it from roaming around in the DLC itself in the Hyper Dimensions or within Lumio City itself, would actually be kind of a cool gameplay mechanic to kind of reintroduce that mechanic. Personally, I'm not a big fan of roaming, but if it is any way for us to possibly be able to get shiny hunting for it, as shiny hunting is locked for a lot of the standard Pokemon. Every legendary Pokemon so far in Legends ZA is all shiny locked, which really sucks. But we'll have to wait and see. If I had to take a guess though, since this is the final rogue Mega Pokemon, if this leak is true, to where Zeraora is going to be one of those Pokemon to where you have to do a weird fetch quest to be able to get it. So it's going to be roaming around Lumio City, but at the same time, it's going to be a very standard quest where you have to go from A to B to C to D to be able to get to the final destination to be able to capture Mega Zeraora. And let me know what you guys think about Zeraora in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited that it's getting a Mega? Are you guys disappointed that Zeraora is getting a Mega compared to maybe something like Luxray? Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like on the video down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys do not miss out on any coverage on Pokemon Legends ZA. And big shout out again to Go Diego Go and Samurai OG for being members at $10 or above. You guys are the main reason why I can continue making content. Thank you so much.